Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, WorldCaseTV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of even less talent. I'm trying to finish this race. Last episode, I tried to finish this race. I thought I had first place easy. I didn't. I did not get the objective because I drove off the road too much, and had 2 seconds of penalty, which was enough to drop me out of first place. So I have to get first place. I'm going to try this again. I am already playing on the easiest level because the car is just too fast for me. I can't control it. I'm not that good, which is why it's called Try Hard Racing. So let's select it. Let's show heart. Okay, that's back. That's good. Let's select it. The only way I can make it easier than easy AI, I might be able to like turn on the traction control higher or something. I didn't want to do a lot of things. I've been compromising this entire game to try to make it within my capabilities. It's a fun game. It'd be terrible if I had to end the whole series early because I just get stuck and I can't progress any farther. Options. Gameplay. Difficulty. Damage wasn't a problem. Terminal damage wasn't a problem. AI difficulty easy. Flashbacks definitely enabled because I can't do it otherwise. Semi-automatic. Yeah, that's good. Have the clutch override. Pick the clutch if I need to. Camera position. Oh, can I always save? Or? Oh no, it's interior only. Racing line on. Again, I don't know the places. Rear lane. Okay, see, I have ABS traction control, stability control set to 3, which is basically in the middle. Is that higher than middle? Oh, it goes from 0 to 5 until 7. Okay, anyway. Counter steer assist, that's drift mode. Counter steer, yeah, that's awful. Okay, I'm not doing any drift ones anyway. Alright, back. That's all the way I wanted it. Let's try this again. This is my third attempt at this race. Like I said, I would have finished first last time, except I ran off the road too many times. I tried it once in medium and failed, and so then tried it on easy, and once I got through traffic, I was I was in first place easily. Still drove off the road a little bit, but not badly. But it's a difficult course. I don't know the course, and I can't trust the racing line to tell me the on-screen racing line to tell me when you actually brake. It's kind of messed up. I still have to put up with aggression, and now because somebody hit me, I've got a nemesis, which means he's going to be coming after me, and he's also going to get a speed boost. Okay, now time penalty for that, right? I was avoiding. Yep. I was avoiding contact without a time penalty. How bad is the time penalty going to be? Am I going to lose the race again because of the time penalty? Another one. Okay. Definitely going to lose this race because the time penalty is again, unless I can get in first by a long way and keep it. These cars are just too fast for me. I'm an old man. My reflexes are not. This has been a stream. If you watched the last episode, you know this has been a very frustrating stream. And I've had other technical issues and stuff with the stream too going into it. So I started late and I was going to restart the game in between. In fact, see, I'm just so much faster than them on the straightaway. Like, ridiculously faster. That's what easy mode will do for me. But then I can't keep it on the road. Rewind that. Oh, come on! That was not my fault. Trying to get through this traffic. I'm on easy. Their AI aggression should be at the lowest level. But it's still pretty high. And these supercars are definitely... Okay. I can't turn down their... OSD on-screen display. Okay, nothing to do with online gameplay units. Yeah. Field of view. Yeah. Okay. Difficulty custom. There's presets. No presets. Damage level full. That makes no difference. It's not damage. It's gonna be a problem. Terminal. Yes. Easy. Flashbacks enabled, semi-automatic enabled, camera position any, racing light on. Let's turn the ABS all the way up, and the traction control, and the stability. I'm not interested, I can't even change that. And apply. Go back. And go back. Why didn't it give me a restart race option? Restart. Let's verify. Options. Gameplay. Difficulty. Easy. All the way up. You cannot turn off aggression. And I have full upgrades, right? Let me verify I got all my upgrades. Pretty sure I got full upgrades. Let me verify. Oh, I have, this is the harder way to do it because I have to find the thing, find the vehicle. Choose it, I can say, show upgrades. Yes, I've got all the upgrades. Okay. That's the best I can do. That's the most competitive I can make the car. I've got all the assists turned up all the way. They don't have like steering assist, I don't think, which is horrible. Some games they have steering assist, which is just horrible. They try to drive the car for you basically, and they don't do a good job of it. Okay. Show height upgrades and select. I don't know if there's any kind of tuning settings that would help, but my guess is not really, because the tuning settings are just really kind of okay, this is ridiculous. I'm not wasting a flashback on that because I can't afford it. You only get 3 flashbacks. Sometimes an upgrade will give you an extra one, but I don't know if I got an extra one or not. I'm just trying to get around this guy. I'm playing easy AI, so I should be faster. I will be out of this car class soon. I don't know if the next car class is going to be any easier. The first cars in the next car class will probably be easier, but then the later races will be harder. And by car class, I mean group class, not individual class. But touring cars versus special cars. And this is a particular group of special cars that are just these supercars, just the 2 models. I think Tuner comes next. Sorry, I'm hitting the mic cord, I think. Might just be the engine discharge. I am being very serious. If you watched the last episode, you'll know why I'm being very serious. I'm very frustrated. Nobody's in chat to cheer me up either. I don't think. While I start the race, I can't even check the chat. You really have to focus. I can't even glance to see if there is a chat, let alone read the chat. My chat is down at my side on a tablet, which is like running out of space inexplicably to me. I think every time I update an app, it takes up more space. I checked, and it's not like the old update files aren't getting erased. They are getting erased. It's an Android app. But I think it's just the apps take up more and more space. And I don't know if, you know, like, Chrome browsers will never add to their data continuously because you can't. They add history and stuff like that, but that's small pieces of stuff, more and more cookies and stuff. That's not going to take gigabytes out of my storage. It adds up after a while, but it's time I bought a new tablet anyway. This one is coming up on 6 years old now. I've got an even older tablet. Tablet's like 3 years older than that. Oh, somebody passed me now. Is that a nemesis? Yeah, see, the nemesis, even if they run into you, they become a nemesis. And the nemesis is faster than me. Um, they become a nemesis because they get mad at you, and then the game gives them not just the desire to hit you more, but they also give them a speed boost. Which is cool, right? That part of the game, it's cool. The whole idea of the nemesis was something that they started with Grid Legends, with the Grid series. I mean, it's not so cool that they do it even if they run into you. It would be cooler and fairer if you only got a nemesis if I lost control. It would be cooler and fairer if you only got a nemesis if it was your fault, but then they'd have to figure out what's your fault. But, like, you know, if you hit them from behind, okay. If they hit you from behind, well, why are you getting a nemesis? Why are you mad at me when you hit me from behind? I don't believe I've gotten a time penalty yet. No, look at this, look at this. You need to stay away from me. You passed me in the last lap here. I am going to be so angry. Don't give me a time penalty. Oh, I've lost it for... Okay, I've got to rewind that. The guy is too close on my butt. If I get a time penalty, I'll never win the race. It's so hard to control. I hope I don't run into this again, this kind of challenge. Because if I do, I'm going to have to end the series. I'll get to a point where I don't know how many times I've tried this now. I'll have to watch the previous YouTube episode to find out. But it's been several. Turning down the difficulty level each time. Now turning up the assists. Checkmark. Thank you. I could watch the replay. I think that's the last race in specials, which means I'm going to be ending this YouTube episode very early because I'm not going to mix classes. Round 1 of 1. Thank goodness, it's not a second round. I had to start from the end. What did I win by? I won by less than 2 seconds. So if I had gotten a time penalty, I would have lost. The guy's in a Porsche, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe we're supposed to be driving the faster car. Maybe the Porsche is a faster car. I don't know. But it's mixed, right? I mean, behind that is another McLaren, then a Porsche, then a McLaren, then a Porsche, then a bunch of McLarens, and then a couple of Porsches, and then McLaren, a bunch of McLarens, then a couple of Porsches, then McLaren and a Porsche. So there's a Porsche at the end, and he was even Nemesis. But then he might be at the end because he got wiped out or something. I can compare the stats on the two and see which one's actually faster. So that was my Nemesis? He ended up finishing the last? He must have gotten wiped out because he was too aggressively trying to get to me. Well, that was nice. Unless I just confused his black and red thing for the Nemesis bar. The guy finished behind me. But the fact that these guys were teammates, I don't know. I thought maybe teammates finished close to each other. Under my assumption, if the teammates finished fairly close to each other, this guy finished so far behind this guy, it makes me think that maybe he wiped out. But I think that's a bad assumption that teammates finish close to each other because it's pretty much at random who finishes what. Which is why when you have a multi-race event, you don't have to worry about, you can finish in the middle of the pack several times and you're fine because different people are going to win it every time. It's not like they have a fast group. It's not like each driver has a personality that includes their skill level. So it's the same people are fighting for first every time. Most video games, most racing games, same people are fighting for first every time, which means, you have to finish first or second consistently, otherwise you're not going to beat them. But in this, if you have a second race now, the guy that finished last may very well finish first, and the guy that finished second may very well finish last. Alright, hit the continue button. Was this indeed the last race? I think it probably was. For this class. No. What specials am I missing? It wasn't the last race. Wasn't the last race? No. I got them all. Why is it saying 92? I've got cups on all of them. Finish the event in 5th or higher. That's all I had to do, is finish in 5th or higher. But it's saying 92. Do I have to get gold in all of them? No, I got a bronze here. Is there a bug in the game? You know what I'm going to do, folks? If you're watching on YouTube, there's going to be a jump cut here. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to reload the game. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's going to be a jump cut here. If you're watching on Twitch, there'll be a little break while I reload the game. So Twitch, again, stick around. Let me reload the game, see if this fixes itself. For those of you on YouTube, there'll be a jump cut, and I'll see you after I snap my fingers, except I couldn't snap my fingers. I'll see you in just a sec. All right, folks, sorry about that. But, yeah, look, I restarted the game, and it's saying 100%, as it should have. However, that means it's time to move on to the next group, which I believe is tuners. And since I don't want to move on to the next group during a single YouTube episode, I'll do a little bonus content here, and I'll do a race creator again, and maybe I'll do something more interesting than Alpine Strata. I like this one. I like the Sprint also. Let's do Alpine Strada. Or whatever, circuit racing. Okay, so let's set this to the same car class. So I'm doing the same car class. I'm just doing something a little more interesting than the oval. Did I go by it already? Specials I did. What is it? Group 7 specials? Yes. Okay. And yeah, let's just, well, no, let's go ahead and do everybody. And 10 drivers. Okay, that's good. Let's create the event. And I will choose the vehicle that I have upgraded. Let's have some fun. Not strictly part of the career. A different course. I still don't know it great, but a different course, it's a little bit more fun. And I'm keeping the difficulty levels where I had them. Oh, and I'm starting in first. I thought I had set random. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I set just first. Well, we'll see if I can hold them off. And no, I can't. That's my teammate? Well, okay, this isn't fun. Wait, what? Is this not the difficulty level I set? Oh, I can't. I gotta find the button with the pause. Changed my thing instead. Okay. Sure it is. Difficulty. No, it's on hard. Oh, because you set that up in the race. Okay. Back. Quit. Yes. In the race creator, you set it up. Yeah, there was no way I'm beating that on hard. Okay, here. These first two were specials that I did for like the thumbnail, and I can't remember what this one was for. One of these was for the thumbnail. One of these were for the. Oh, one of these was for the thumbnail, and one of these were for the trailer that I did, episode 0. Okay. Edit this again. Is it advanced? Yes, AI difficulty. Put that on easy. Flashbacks. On. Full vehicle upgrades on. Mechanic upgrades on. Good order. Oh, it is random, so they just put me in first at random. Okay. Create the event. Grab my vehicle. And so I should already have the options for the assist set. I'll double check those before the race starts. This is what I do a Van 1 car class early. I'll just do a little extra race at the end. to fill out the YouTube episode. The next episode is going to be tuning, I believe, once I'm able to see what my oh, I can do it this way. Yes, that's the title. Tuner. Pro Specials / Tuner. Okay. Okay. Continue. Options. Gameplay. Difficulty. Yes. This I could set here, and it's all the way up. The only thing I can't change is flashbacks, AI difficulty, terminal damage, damage level, and difficulty level, because those were set in the creation of the race itself. Okay. Good. Good. Let's get started then, shall we? When I continue this series, I am going to leave leave the assists all the way up. I might still try to go on medium or on hard for the first few vehicles in the race. You know, the first few vehicles in the class, but then you know, I have to see. I'll start on hard for like the first group, and then medium for the second group, and then easy for the third group. You know, I don't know, because you know there's subclasses, so like this was the group 7 or whatever it's called, special 7. My assumption is that the cars will get more and more difficult to handle, but they were more difficult to handle between pro and semi-pro. There was hardly any difference at all between rookie and semi-pro, and initially there seemed to be hardly any difference at all between semi-pro and pro. But this car class has just been ridiculous. So very, very difficult. For me, anyway. With my hand-eye coordination and my vision and reaction time all being appropriate for my age, which is to say, not very good. And my skill also not being all that great in the first place. Now, even with this criteria, I can't beat these guys. Although I think I've lost the tire now. Which is definitely not going to let me beat these guys. Yep, there it went. No, I'm not. No, and I don't want to do that because it's not going to help. Maybe if I put everyone else in the McLaren, I think the McLarens are beating me anyway. Brakes so fast. See, the line was green the whole time. But you can't count on the color of the racing line. The line is green the whole time, and yet you saw the guy broke really fast right in front of me. So It's not that it doesn't change color. It does change color. It just doesn't always change color to the appropriate color. And usually it stays green much longer than it should. Green should mean go. Yellow mean lift, prepare to brake in that range. And then red is brake. But they'll brake on green corners because it stays green when it should be yellow. That guy behind me is driving me crazy. He's my rival. The purple is my rival. But there's somebody behind him that isn't even a rival. I'm back as far as I can. Avoided that. Hopefully the guy right behind me that was on my tail didn't avoid him, but I look back and I see that he did. This is a very long course. I should have only set it to one lap. I like the long course. That's why I picked this as my casual. If I want to have fun racing, this is the track I use. Not easy in this car especially. It's not easy. Press down the accelerator and you're scraping the wall if you're trying to make a turn. Yeah, you just keep him back there. Now tell me that's just a lift curve and not a braking curve. I'm quiet because I'm totally focused on what I'm doing here. So I apologize. I'm not glancing at my chat. I'm not doing anything except be focused. I'm not glancing at the map. I have no idea how far people are behind me. I'm just looking at that racing line and trying to be aware of the course of, the course around the racing line. Looking in the future, see if I think the racing line might be changing. I mean, it's true enough that this race makes no difference. But it's clearly these cars are much more difficult. Yep, he hit me. Somehow I still have somebody right on me. It's a nemesis. But there's somebody also behind with the nemesis that's right on me. So they are able to catch up. I was in the past, once I got a lead, I just kept increasing that lead. But these cars, at least, they're able to catch up. Oh, what was that? Wow! I think that's my last rewind. In real life do that? Sounds like I still got issues. Tire issues or some other kind of issues. Even though I rewound that wreck. Ooh, it looked like my rival and a nemesis were neck and neck behind me. Oh, and they were both rivals from the Raven West team, who in the storyline are my big rivals. And oh, that's why the rival and the purple rival and the green nemesis were neck and neck, because they were actually the same person. But in this case, all the teams were together except for my teammate. So in this pickup race, it must be different than in the in this custom race. It seems to be different than in the career races, because the teams are definitely sticking together. You saw in the other one they were always scattered, but in this one they're sticking together. And I don't count my team, because I told the guy to lay back and he got in trouble and stuff. But I've got this team, Ravens West. I've got this team, whatever that is. Ravens West, Seneca, Volts, and Volpini. Okay. Well, not sure what I want to do. Starting the next car class, I'm going to keep the driver's aids up all the way. The anti-lock, all that stuff. Keep that up all the way. I'm going to and tuner is next. I'm going to, if I have to, put damage, turn damage off. That's the only other thing I think I can do to make it easier. But then I'll start it, because I think these cars are not as difficult. There's Pro Muscle, trying to read the logo here, which you can't really read. Pro Muscle, and there's Nissan Skyline, Nissan Skyline, Nissan Skyline, and then there's Time Attack. What vehicle is that? Time Attack. It's not telling me the vehicle. It's just Time Attack. Is the vehicle class Time Attack? Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. Yeah. I mean, it's got a circle that says Time Attack. See? It's not... See, this is a circuit race. It's not a Time Attack race. It's a circuit race. So Time Attack must be the class. So we've got, what, 3 classes? Time Attack, Skyline, and Pro Muscle. So what I'm going to do is I'll start Pro Muscle on hard, I'll start Skyline on medium, and I'll start Time Attack on easy. And I'll do it that way, with the assumption that as I step through the car classes, they're going to get harder and harder. So I'll start these on hard, and then we'll see. I'll start them on hard. If I have to move these down to medium and then to easy, I will. I'm not going to take more than not going to take more than 3 races ever, 3 attempts at each event ever, hopefully. I don't want to take more than 3, so I will turn the difficulty down right away if I think I need to. And then on the 3rd one, I'll do easy. But these I might need to start at medium. And these I might need to start at easy, based on my experience in the specialist class. Because that was also 3 classes, right? GT, oval stocks, historic GT. Okay, so these are 4. Vintage GT, oval stocks, historic GT, and then G7 specials. So, yeah. I guess if on one car class I find out I have to finish on medium, I'll start the next car class on that level of difficulty. Or if I find I have to start on easy. If I can't finish this car class except for easy, then I'll start the next one on easy. That kind of thing. Anyway, I'll play it by ear. I'll figure something out. We'll figure it all out together. You got any ideas, go ahead and leave a comment on YouTube. Although, by the time you do, it's going to be... I'll be well past needing that decision made, since these are recorded well in advance. All right, folks. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I got another hour to go. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday evening at... No. Yes. The next episode will be the next weekend evening at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK, and noon the next day. Oh, my head is so fried. Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode will be the next weekend at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK, and noon the next day in New Zealand. There we go. So, again, Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.